Hello my friends, my name is Dragonheart, the Prince of Wales, and welcome to a channel update video from the new Dragon's Lair, or as I probably would get in trouble for stealing this concept and this idea, welcome to Update Monday, as Lord Rexasaur would say in his update videos. Anyway, a lot has happened in my life, but first of all, I'm going to do a 180 so you can see what's behind me. Whee! That was weird, but anyway, I don't think I've really shown this properly in these videos, so I've got my little, can't quite see it on my chest anyway, got my little red dragon beret. I'm looking at my other monitors so I can see. Game of Thrones pillow, Stormtrooper that I won for Panda back a couple of years ago when the first Star Wars film from the new series came out, which was basically the New Hope rip-off movie, whatever that was called, can't remember off the top of my head. Sonic the Hedgehog, which belongs to Panda, and BB-8, and then of course you've seen all the Game of Thrones shenanigans that I have behind me. This is the first time I've been on my computer for the best part of a week. The last time I was on the computer I was playing Apec Legends with Lord Rexasaur and Susu. That was really good, that was interesting, it was fun. The first time I played with them, I thought I did quite well, all things considered. They even said that I did quite well, comparing me to Rexasaur's brother, who had played with them before, who kept pinging stuff everywhere and stuff, apparently. Whereas when I was playing, I got a couple of kills, got used to the game quite quickly, picked it up. Like in my first 3 games, I had 3 kills. I think I had 2 in one match, 1 in the other match, I had none in the other match. And I integrated quite well, and the 3 of us did really well as a team. I thought we did well, and we got to like the final 5. I think we got the final 4 once as well. Didn't quite make it to the top 3, but we pushed quite well. Overall, Apec Legends, I gotta say, it's a good game. If you've got a PC and you are into kind of battle royale / first person shooter type games, go and get it. It's free to play off the Origin store. Just go and grab it. It is lots and lots of fun. Then the second time I played it last week, which was the last time I was on the PC, which is what I'm alluding to, I didn't play very well. I was kind of like, how can I put it? I was crap. That's the best way to put it. I was rubbish. I had no kills at all. I did a little bit of damage, but I played for like 2 hours, 0 kills. We had the worst luck ever. Like seriously, we were all over the shop trying to do stuff, and it was the complete opposite to when we played before. And we were unlucky with the people we were against. Like, we're up against people who've had like 20,000 kills. Okay, that's probably an exaggeration, but we're up against people like who are like on the leaderboard and are really high up and skilled and have had X amount of hours on the game. Then you've got people like me who I was like, hello, and I felt like I was holding my team back a little bit as well. So we could have done better. We definitely could have done better. It could have gone much worse. But then Rex kind of reassured me, because he messaged me then, I think it was the following day on Twitter, and he said, I played for a couple hours after both of you left and I didn't win anything, and it was exactly the same, just the worst luck in the world. So maybe it's just the day that we played, I don't know. But I certainly want to play more of it with them. Apec Legends is fun, and yeah, I might stream. Well, I don't know if I'll stream it actually, because I don't think it's probably the best game for me personally as somebody who does content creation and streaming, because I'd be so focused on the game that I would miss anything happening in the chat. I miss things anyway in the chat sometimes, but I would certainly miss a lot of things in the chat. I wouldn't be a very good streamer. It'd bring my quality down as far as that side of things go. So no, not for me probably. But I could certainly, I could certainly make a video or 2 on it if I play with them. I did actually upload one last week, which was from my first time playing the game. The video is an hour's long, an hour in length, sorry, and I think it's like 3 or 4 battles in there. I think the first battle you see is like the 3rd battle I played. I didn't quite record the first 2. The audio levels were a little bit out, because I didn't really set it up to record. It was like a last minute thing. I was like, oh, just hit record and see what happens. Just throw some into the wall and stick, hopefully. That's kind of what it is. And it was good rewatching it then for my own kind of personal kind of review of the matches, to see how well I played and didn't play, and how I could have improved. So it was good for my own benefit, if nothing else. So that was that. That's what's happened with me on the gaming front, quite literally, because there's no other gaming at all. So I said that was the last time I played, that was last week. I'm recording this on the 5th of May. So yeah, we're in May. That's crazy, you know. It only seems like yesterday that I was playing, you know, Total War stuff in my parents' house, and now here I am in my own house, in my own room that I've set up for myself. But the reason why I haven't been on the computer for a week is because we've been having our electricity done. So I've got brand new sockets. This is the first time I'm making a video in my my room here upstairs, bedroom. I've got the door locked, and I've got my PC powering from the mains in the wall. I got 4 new sockets on the wall, just down to the right hand side. But there, I've got another 2 new sockets that side, but they on the other wall. So I got 6. Yeah, I can do maths. 6 new sockets in this wall, in this room. Plus, I've got a switch on the wall. That's what I'm trying to say. Brand new switch on the wall. Because it had 2 buttons, and you could like dim the lights and stuff previously. I haven't got a light above me at the moment. I don't know if you can see. So if I try and show you, that's what my ceiling's like. My half-finished ceiling at the moment, which is obviously, it's obviously not ideal. He's coming back on Tuesday, the electrician. He said he'll be about 2 hours. He's just got to finish some things off. And this is just this room. There's old sockets. Actually, can I show you by here maybe? If I point it down, yeah. But there, you'll see this is the problem we had. So you've got a socket. The white socket has got 3 socket ports. And then you've got a silver one spurned off from it, running 2 more. Basically, all the electricity in this room, in this bedroom alone, had sockets spurned off other sockets, which is really dangerous. That's why I was using my PC previously from a surge protector extension cable out into the hallway, because at least the hallway wasn't like that. Because I don't want to risk my PC. My PC is is like the most expensive thing I own, excluding my car. So and the house, obviously. So you know, I've put a lot of work and effort down the years into this PC, with a lot of different things that I've done with upgrading it in the past. Power supplies, multiple graphics cards down the years, motherboard, the massive case I've got for it, the multiple internal hard drives that I've got, the SSD, all of that is, you know, over the years, all the effort. I don't want to just one day turn the PC on and just go kaboom. So that was my kind of fear. So the electrician's done a good job. In the other rooms, I've got 4 sockets, 2 in the bedroom and 2 in the living room downstairs, where I've got the USB socket, which is quite cool, so I can like charge my iPod and stuff without having to worry about getting the right connectors and stuff, which is quite handy, because I have got an iPod, and Pan has got an iPod as well, so that will be handy for that sort of thing. Overall, you know, it's been a lot of hard work, but obviously because of the work that's been going on here, I mean, Thursday and Friday he was here. He came here Saturday morning and he's finishing off on Tuesday. So that's 4 times he's been here. And I've been in work as well. I've had bowls this week as well. So a lot of different things have been going on. I just haven't really had a chance to come up here and do anything. So that's why it's been quiet on the channel so far. A video did go up on the channel on Friday, which I actually made the week before. I just decided to wait until this week when I was inactive. I kept it private on the channel to release it just so you had something. And that was a top 5 video. It was the top 5 worst DLC video for Total War. I'm quite enjoying these top 5 videos. They certainly do well as far as views go. Like the average stream that I do, or the average Total War video, which is like a campaign, you know, if it's like episode 5 or 6 or something, it usually only gets like 20 views. But when I do like a standalone kind of video talking about certain things like top 5 DLC and stuff, it tends to do quite well on the channel. I mean, the first one I did, my top 5 best Total War games videos, got over 1,000 views now. So I'm really pleased with that. And they continually get more comments and views as the days go on, which is good, because the evergreen videos always do well on channels as far as like growth and stuff goes. Like tutorial videos, people are always going to look at tutorial videos, so it's worth doing them. So thank you if you've watched those videos and commented. It's been amazing to see them become quite successful. I'm kind of run out of ideas at the moment for top 5, so I'm gonna have to have a little think about other stuff to do, because there's only so far you can take that kind of series of videos. I know I am kind of I guess you could say I'm kind of borrowing an existing idea from other channels, but then people will say like, oh, Legend of Total War does that, you're just copying him. But then Legend of Total War wasn't the first person doing them. Top 5 videos have existed on YouTube for so long. You know, it's just list videos always do well. Like I watch channels like HITC Sport and Football Daily and stuff like that, and they all do top 5, top 10 on a regular basis of football content, and they always do really well. So list videos as a concept just do well. People just like to regurgitate information all the time, and that's kind of what those videos do. So I'll do more of them. I just don't know what I'm going to do next. I did, before I moved house, on my tablet, which is downstairs, I did write up a list on my memo pad of some ideas, so I might refer back to that. And of course, if you guys got suggestions, please let me know. I do plan on doing more streams soon, so I did promise to do Fallout New Vegas. I've actually downloaded and installed it. I haven't played it at all yet because I want to get some mods, which Jackhammer is kindly helping me out with. He sent me some links and stuff on Twitter, so I need to refer to that, because I said like a year ago I'm going to do New Vegas. I basically said once I get my new house, once I get my internet sorted out, once I'm all settled and everything, I will stream New Vegas fully all the way through from beginning to end. 'Cause I've never played New Vegas. I've played Fallout 4, you know, but I've never played New Vegas, so that's something which I'm going to do. I've also earmarked myself to play the 2 DLC on stream for The Witcher 3. I've done the full campaign of The Witcher 3 in my own time. I've also done Hearts of Stone in my own time, and I've also done Blood and Wine. I haven't finished Blood and Wine. I've done like half of it in my own time, and then I kind of lost it. You know, I kind of stopped playing it for a bit then, back when I was living with my parents. Then I obviously streamed The Witcher 3 from beginning to end, which took like a year because I was so inactive. I was back and forth and so inconsistent with my streaming schedule and stuff, and technical issues which I used to get, which I wasn't able to do like what I wanted with it basically. But I finished it, and I basically said, right, the next thing I'm going to do is the 2 DLCs. So Hearts of Stone, which is my favourite DLC out of the 2, the soundtrack is just, oh, and going through Dim as a character and everything else involved with that is superb. So that's something else I'll stream. I think streaming wise, games that have a good narrative which you can play at your own pace suit me best. That's why, like with Total War, you'll see me stream a Total War game and I've only done like 20 turns. I've done like 10 on stream. And you see other people who are a bit more efficient playing Total War, they'll do like 50 turns in like one stream, like bang 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 bang, because I like to just take things a bit slower and interact more with the chat, because I'm more, at least I like to think that I'm more of an interactive person, and I try to be as personal as I can to my community than blank them. That's why I said earlier about you know, Apex Legends not being a good game for me to stream anything like that. I did the PUBG stream, the test stream, a couple of weeks back with 1080p settings, which was fantastic for a number of reasons, because I had those massive donations, which was crazy, by the way. But I didn't like look at the chat as often as I should have. That's why I made the mistake and cocked up like people's names when they donated, because I'm so like thrown by it and so thing with what's going on in the game. I was like, whoop, 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 whoop. So yeah. A final point I'm going to talk about is, I'm not going to talk about it in great detail in case people haven't seen it, but it's Game of Thrones, which if you haven't watched it, it's a really good show. I am a bit biased, hence all the stuff above me. But episode 3 of season 8 was released in this past week, this past Monday just gone, and I had very mixed feelings on the episode. I'm not going to spoil anything, like I said here, in case people haven't watched it or caught up with it. It's not fair if you randomly watch my video and then I spoil it for you, so I won't give any sort of details away or anything, apart from the fact that, you know, well done to the actors and the crew and everything that took part in the episode. Apparently they shot for 55 nights straight. It was a kind of masterpiece in one sense, I thought, but I didn't enjoy it like I thought I would. If you want me to break down the episode in like a review format and talk about it from like scene to scene or section to section, I know there's lots of Game of Thrones channels that have been doing that sort of thing. I'm a massive fan of the show. I'm also a fan of the books. I've got them all. I mean, downstairs where me and Panda have got our shelves, she's got her own with her manga and stuff. I've got mine next door to her. I've literally got two books, two massive books, which are the Witcher 3 stuff. Like one is like the world of the Witcher 3, and another one is like something else, like the art of the Witcher 3, I think it is. Then every other single book in that kind of row is all Game of Thrones stuff. Two of them are like behind the scenes HBO, season 1, 2, season 3, 4. And then I've got like two graphic novels of Game of Thrones. I've got the world of Ice and Fire, which is like a big massive book which pops up then and pops up with like the maps and stuff, which is quite cool, amongst other things. So I feel like I'm in a really strong position overall to talk about Game of Thrones from a narrative perspective. I can certainly talk about Game of Thrones from an actor's perspective, because I did used to be an extra on TV. I have appeared in a couple of episodes of Pobl y Cwm, which is a Welsh television show which airs on S4C. Back when I was younger, I used to do some extra work to earn a little bit of money while I was studying at university. I haven't done it for a good few years, but I appeared on an episode of Casualty as well, and I also appeared on an episode of High Hope. So I know what it's like to be on set and to have people sort of, the busyness of it, people, who you answer to, like as far as director and stuff goes, people giving direction, how to behave, that sort of thing on set. So I can perhaps give a few kind of opinions on the show from an actor's perspective, from a content creator's perspective, from a fan of the show and books, and somebody who perhaps can analyze battle strategies from my kind of Total War / history background as well. So I feel like I'm in a good position to talk about it, but I would want to make a video unless there was an interest there. So what I'm trying to say is I would want to spend a lot of time on that kind of video, because I'm somebody who works 9 till 5. It's hard to put that much effort into a video, and I'd hate to put that much effort into a video if nobody wanted to watch it at all. But if you guys were interested and want me to make the effort, by all means let me know. I will do as best I can to talk about the episode, which is episode 3, The Long Night, and talk about what I think worked, what I think didn't work, and what I would have done differently, and that sort of thing. So please let me know. Episode 4 will be out today or tomorrow. I'm recording this Sunday night, which means that it'll air early hours of the morning in the UK if you want to watch it straight away, but I'll wait until I wake up in the morning and then watch it. So by the time this video goes up, I would have probably already seen or be currently watching episode 4. With only 3 episodes left of Game of Thrones, I don't know what they're going to do exactly. But like I said, I haven't spoiled any of this for you, so I'm happy I was able to talk about Game of Thrones for the best part of 10 minutes and not spoil it. So we'll leave it as that. I think we'll end this video here. I've been Dragonheart. Thank you for watching. Until next time, goodbye.